Hey everybody, Dave here with another Pathfinder rule reminder for you. And today we are talking about two-weapon fighting or dual-weapon fighting. And the questions that I get regarding this are often about, do you need to have a special feat to fight with two melee weapons, or do you have to have a minimum dexterity score, or does one of the weapons have to be lighter than the other, or do you suffer a penalty for attacking with your offhand weapon, and so forth. And Pathfinder 2nd Edition really kind of simplifies the whole process and makes it way easier than what has been done in Pathfinder 1st Edition and other D20 role-playing systems. And it just mostly lets the multiple attack penalties do the work for you. So, multiple attack penalties just say that the first strike attack you do each turn has no penalty to it. The second one suffers a -5 penalty to it, and if you attack a third time in that turn, you suffer a -10 to that attack. If you're using a weapon that has the agile trait, like a dagger, then your second attack is a -4 instead of a -5, and your third attack is a -8 instead of -10. And it really just lets that multiple attack penalty do the heavy lifting for you. It doesn't matter if you are attacking 2 or 3 times with one weapon, or if you are holding 2 different weapons and you're attacking twice with one hand and once with the other, or however you want to break it up. That basic multiple attack penalty does most of the work for you. Now, if you are a character that really wants to kind of specialize in using 2 melee weapons at the same time, though, there are some additional options for you. Both fighters and rangers, I know, have special feats that really focus on using 2 melee weapons at the same time. There is Twin Takedown, which is a feat that will let you spend one action to attack twice, once with each weapon, with each hand. And if they both hit, then you add their damage together for the purpose of overcoming any kind of resistances that the enemy might have. But you still suffer a multiple attack penalty on that second attack, even though you're only spending one action to do both the attacks. There's also Twin Parry, which will let you spend one of your actions to increase your armor class for the remainder of that round or until the start of your next turn, as long as you are holding a melee weapon in each hand. And in the Advanced Player's Guide, there is a complete archetype called the Dual Weapon Warrior that gives even more bonuses and ways to use 2 melee weapons at the same time. So, just to sum up, the bottom line is you don't need any kind of extra special feat. There's no minimum dexterity requirements. There's no penalty for fighting with your offhand. It's all handled by the standard multiple attack penalty. But if you are a fighter or a ranger, and there might be some other classes that I'm not too sure of, but I know definitely fighters and rangers have special feats that focus on having a melee weapon in each hand, and there's also the dual weapon warrior archetype in the Advanced Player's Guide you can look at as well. As always, I'm going to leave links to relevant videos if you want more information in the description and comments of this video. If you have any suggestions on future rule reminders, please let me know in the comments. I'll make sure to add those to the list for future videos. And as always, I always want to say thank you to everybody who supports me in this channel, whether it's through clicking the like button, subscribing, or supporting me through my Patreon. I greatly appreciate everything the community does to support me. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching, take care, and happy gaming.